with it. But yeah, I haven't seen enough studies on stem cells and testosterone, but I've definitely seen stem cell therapy in animal studies helping female animals, rats, and increase ovarian size, increase number of follicles, decrease FSH, LH, and increase estrogen production, and increase number of pregnancies. So that's pretty powerful.
Evidence. Again, stem cells are going to open so many possibilities to us, I think. I'm so excited about this field of medicine. But there is no question that we're seeing an increase in chronic diseases, increase in neurodegenerative diseases, in reproduction disease, in sexual maturity, sexual development. There are so many of this. Again, why are we seeing so many of those diseases? Is it our genes that change over the past 50 to 60 years? It has to be our environment. So another big thing that I'm really trying to do, I'm actually coming up in an online class, is most physicians, I didn't even know about endocrine disruptors. I didn't even know where they hide in our homes, in our skincare product. We're being bombarded by those products. And of course, unfortunately, the marketing companies and those big companies know how to really hide this and pretend something is healthy. So as consumers, the only power we have is to educate ourselves, become aware of what's happening in our world right now and how can we protect ourselves. And an educated consumer is a powerful consumer. If we all start knowing this and we start demanding better and safer products from our companies, eventually we'll have a mass of people demanding this, that those companies will have to change. I don't know if you've seen now the big word, the big noise about those PFAS chemicals, per and polyfluorinated substances, PFAS. They're everywhere. It's in recent studies show that it's in 97% in the blood of Americans. It's in 45% of our drinking water. And there's about 10,000 of those chemicals. We can't even keep up with them. And 3M, one of the companies that made them, did admit that they can be carcinogens, reproductive and sexual development abnormalities, thyroid issue, pituitary issues. They don't even know because there's 10,000 plus chemicals. The studies are just coming out. So 3M was going to enter a $10.3 billion lawsuit settlement because they contaminated our water. So it's even 97% of human blood. Imagine, what is it doing to us? Those chemicals, endocrine disrupting chemicals, have been found to even cause epigenetic changes that we can pass on to the next generation. They've done studies, especially with DDT, one of the pesticides, and they looked at grandmothers, 3 generations. The women who had a higher level of DDT, the granddaughters of those women had higher risk of reproductive infertility, reproduction problems, breast cancer, all the estrogenic type diseases. They've never looked at the boys, but I'm sure that if they looked at the boys, I was talking to Dr. Shanna Swan about this, I'm sure they would see infertility, testicular cancer, undescended testes, ED, all of those things. So we are being inundated by those chemicals. There's not much we can do as consumers. Even as physicians, the average physician knows nothing about this.